The average person spends 7 hours a day on a screen. They almost work a 9 to 5 job scrolling and consuming through a screen every single fucking day. What the actual fuck? You see, when I was a kid, I remember playing video games all day, being on my screen all day, leveling up in the video game, but I never leveled up in real life. I had no girls, I was fat and overweight, and I did terrible in every single other skill of my life. But through my own self improvement protocol that I've made, I was able to improve myself physically. I was able to get women, and I was able to actually accomplish things. So I'm a proud, young, strong man. So, why are there so many people that are these subhuman losers, including you? You're probably one of them. You're probably scroll on your phone all day. You're probably scrolling until you found this. So, how are all these people these subhuman losers? Well, it's very simple. The modern world is filled with a bunch of addictive, terrible things. Like, for example, social media, pornography, junk food, video games. All these things are made to be as addictive as possible. You know the notifications you have on your phone? That little tiny red notification says one, says anything. That red is engineered to release the most dopamine throughout our body so we get more motivation to click on it. The food that we eat has toxic dyes that are proven to cause cancer, like red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, so we can have just a little bit of a better looking food. We have all these addictions throughout our lives. So, how do we change these things? We can do this through dopamine detoxing. If we look at every single habit we do, we can see a clear line, a clear difference between the two. Let's say we have playing video games and going to the gym. One is instant right now. It's easy, doesn't take that much time, that much effort. The other one's hard, difficult, does take time, and is actually better for you. Why is going to the gym better for you? Well, we have instant gratification or bad dopamine and delayed gratification and good dopamine. Well, what is even dopamine? Dopamine is our desire and motivation for things. We get dopamine whenever we want to watch pornography. We get dopamine whenever we want to scroll on TikTok. We get dopamine whenever we see a certain thumbnail on YouTube. We get dopamine also to go to the gym. We have the desire to go to the gym. We have the desire to read. We have a desire to go speak to the pretty girl across the room. We have this desire. We have this dopamine that fluctuates throughout our body. We have a constant level throughout our whole entire day. We have a certain level, a baseline level, is what it's usually called, that goes up and down as we go throughout the day. Whenever we do this instant gratification, this bad dopamine, and these habits are playing video games, watching pornography, eating junk food, scrolling on social media, even this consuming any type of media, these things drain this dopamine. We get a huge spike. That's good. We get a bunch of dopamine, but when it goes down and down and down, we hit our baseline. It goes even lower and lower. So when you're watching pornography every single day and you're doing it constantly over and over, and let's say 2 times a day, you're getting that spike, goes back down, goes lower and lower and lower. You can't even see my hand anymore. That's how you get into a depression. That's how you get into a rut. That's why you feel like you have no motivation to even get up in the morning. That's why you have no motivation to make your bed. You have no motivation to wash your clothes. You have no motivation to even go to work. You just hate your life and you don't want to do anything. Let's say instead we decide to go to the gym. We're going to the gym. It takes effort. It takes hard work. This hard work defines us. This hard work goes in our head and it creates neuron pathways. It changes our psychological effects because we are going through challenge. And we get a boost in dopamine. Not as much of a boost, but then we go back down. we have a higher baseline. Our baseline used to be right here. Now it's up here. We got a higher and higher baseline because we're actually improving ourselves. When we go to the gym for a couple months, we gain muscle. We see our hard work. It's delayed work. It's delayed gratification. We feel good about ourselves. We don't feel good in the now and then feel bad for the rest of our lives. We feel bad now, but then we feel good for the rest of our lives. So would you rather feel good right now or just a little bit of discomfort and good for the rest of your life? The choice is fucking obvious. You need to pick the good habits and get rid of the bad. It's crucial that you get rid of the bad. I used to still have bad habits. I used to still scroll, be on social media, watch YouTube, watch pornography every now and then. I reduced it, but I kept on doing it. This is why you need to just eliminate it completely, because you might think that, oh, just a little bit isn't that bad. But when you still have that little bit there, it pulls you down. You start getting those spikes, it pulls you down. So you're just negating any of the hard work that you do, and you're still going to be unhappy with yourself. That's why I go to the gym almost every single day. I do other good habits like meditation, reading, journaling. I also do martial arts. I do boxing. I go on runs. I do cardio. I also do things called playfulness, like going and climbing a tree, going and jumping over a puddle, going and being a child. These things are all good habits. These things actually delay our gratification. These things genuinely just improve our happiness. Because, sure, let's say meditation. Meditation, it seems a little bit uncomfortable. It seems a little bit confusing to most people. If you think about meditation, if you ever tried meditation, you're sitting there and you need to focus on something. Let's say we're focusing on our breath. We're focusing on our breath. Then we think about fucking Fortnite or something, some stupid fucking bullshit. And we get distracted. And we're like, oh, I'm distracted. So how the fuck is this even helping me? It's when we realize we're distracted. And we don't get upset over it. We just realign to focusing on the breath again. This creates discomfort because you feel like you're getting distracted. You feel disappointed in yourself. But if you keep on going through the hard work, through the challenge, you get better and better at it. You improve. Instant gratification, playing video games all day, eating junk food all day, watching porn all day, you don't improve. You just make yourself feel worse. You ruin your skin complexion for pornography. You ruin your physique and your cardio for playing video games all day, and you become a fat little fuck eating junk food all day, having toxic fucking cancer, dyes in your fucking body, microplastics in your body. So that's why we need to change and do dopamine detoxing. We need to have a whole entire change in our life. Yeah, change sounds hard. Change doesn't sound fun. But when we eliminate all these things, when we eliminate video games, when we eliminate pornography, when we eliminate junk food, and we replace it with things that are challenge us, things that define us and actually make us into a man, then we will genuinely become a man. So now I want you to write down every single habit you do, good or bad. And I want you to think about how you can replace the bad with the good. Let's say, for example, you actually do read books. I don't know how to fucking read now. Yes, I do. You don't know how to read. You read books. You can replace that with playing videos. You replace that with fucking scrolling. It'd be way more better than things of scrolling. And then you need to set a goal. How I set a goal is I have a little whiteboard right there. I also have another one over there. I write down I need to meditate, I need a journal, I need to go to the gym this many times per this month. So let's say you need to go to the gym 3 times per week. You write down on a whiteboard, you can just buy it from Amazon. Really cheap, really easy, really simple. And then you write down, go to the gym 3 times per week, and then all you have to do is just follow it. You have to follow your goal. You're adding a sense of, I need to do this. And when you go to the gym and you start getting these good habits, you start eliminating the bad. I used to play video games, jack off, scroll, all that terrible things. And when I started meditating, I started journaling, when I started realizing that these are bad habits and I just replaced and put in the good, it helped reduce that significantly. But you don't remove all of the bad by just adding the good. You have to go all in. There's the last 20, 15% of bad habits that you always do. You always jack off at least one time a month. You always jack off maybe 3 times a month. These things hold you and pull you down. It's just a dead weight on your ankle because you'll learn more and more that these bad habits absolutely ruin your life, absolutely fuck you up mentally. And it will be even worse than just going and doing it all day long because you'll feel disappointed in yourself. That's why it is crucial that you set these goals and you reach them. Because when you reach them, you get positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement will kind of make you want to do the hard work. It'll make you actually enjoy the hard work. It'll make the hard work fun. I have so much fun when I sit down and read. I have so much fun when I meditate and journal. I have so much fun when I go to the gym. I have so much fun when I go do boxing, when I'm getting punched in the face. I have so much fun doing those things because I get that positive reinforcement. I set these goals. I set these things that I genuinely want to do because I'm now at a stage where I don't have fun when I go jack off. I don't have fun when I go and scroll and waste my time watching stupid fucking TV shows, eating fucking junk food. Haven't ate junk food in fucking ages because I think that shit is just absolutely terrible for you. So that's why we need to set this goal. So buy a whiteboard, get a piece of paper like that up there, get a piece of paper like that, write down this many amount of goals. But one very, very important thing is never lie to yourself. Don't be the fucking idiot that up there and let's say, oh, you needed to go to the gym today. You just say, oh, I went to the gym today, but you didn't go to the gym. Don't lie to yourself. You need to be serious. You need to be strict on yourself. You need to make sure that you feel disappointed in yourself. Because when you feel disappointed in yourself, you'll have two options. You'll either get really sad and depressed, and then you'll make a fucking change. And eventually you'll make a fucking change. And you might as well make the change now. You might as well go do it now instead of putting it off. You might put it off for another 4 weeks, another fucking month, several months. But you'd never gain anything. You don't gain anything from playing video games all day. Unless you're like fucking like a professional player. That's the only reason you should play it. But even then, there's no fucking point in playing it because you're a man. And instead of leveling up and fucking killing people in the video game, you need to level up in your fucking real life. You need to fucking kill other people in your work and your business and fulfill your purpose. You need to improve yourself physically and you improve yourself mentally so you can become the best man that you can be. Because when you're sitting around gooning all fucking day like a little fucking loser, then you're never going to accomplish anything. You're never going to feel happy about yourself. You're never going to become your best self if you're fucking sitting there fucking gooning like a little fucking jackass, like a fucking retard. So that's why we need to set these goals. I'm Hunter Smith, and my currently working on this YouTube channel and a course that I'm currently working on, linked in the description, on how I can improve and help teach young men to improve themselves physically and mentally so they can get through the modern world and not fall into the traps of degeneracy and weakness, so they can become a stronger man. And I can do this by teaching them how to be physically attractive so they can be better and feel more confident about themselves so they don't rely on cheap things like pornography and video games, junk food and stuff. And they can genuinely go get women. They can go get success. They can make good first impressions. They can go pursue any career they want and not have any doubts in their mind. So they can become the best man in their life. So they can become a top performer in their life. So they can start their own business. They can start their own career. so they can feel genuinely happy in their body. When they look in the mirror, they feel happy about themselves. So, I hope this helped you. You better stop fucking gooning and wasting your time. And you better remove every single bad habit you possibly fucking can so you become the best man that you can be. Thank you. Peace. Don't be a fucking bitch.